Today, let's check out what's making news. Florida is getting drenched as Hurricane Hermine roared into the coast of Florida. It started out as a tropical storm, and even before it made landfall, Hermine turned into a hurricane, the first to hit Florida since 2005. Non-stop rain, howling winds, and rising waters pummeled Florida's Gulf Coast as Hermine hit the Sunshine State.
This is my parking lot. I don't think I can park there.
In Sarasota, voluntary evacuations were put in place even before the brunt of the storm hit, and emergency crews looked for anyone trapped. Over 10 inches of rain have already been dumped, with up to 20 inches expected before it's all over. Florida's governor declared a state of emergency in more than 50 counties, and schools in nearly 24 counties are closed. Next up, a major setback for space exploration after an explosion at the SpaceX launch pad. NASA says SpaceX was test firing its unmanned Falcon 9 rocket when it exploded in Cape Canaveral in Florida. The rocket had a trip planned to the International Space Station this weekend. The blast was felt miles away, and billows of smoke poured into the sky. SpaceX released a statement saying there was an anomaly on the pad, resulting in the loss of the vehicle and its payload. It went on to say there were no injuries. The Falcon 9 cost $62 million. SpaceX is a private company, but an important partner for NASA. It carries supplies and equipment to the International Space Station. And next up, a new study shows that African elephants are even more under threat than we thought. A massive count of elephants in Africa found that the population has dropped by nearly a third between 2007 and 2014. The Great Elephant Census took more than 3 years trying to count every savanna elephant in 18 countries in Africa. The researchers found that the population declined by 144,000 animals in just 7 years. Elephants are being killed for their ivory tusks, which get turned into trinkets and sculptures most often sold in China. If the elephants keep being killed at this rate, experts say they could go extinct in the next decade. Now you can find out how to help save the African elephant over at channel1.com. And while you're there, see Tom Hansen as he met some baby orphan elephants in Africa. Okay, up next, a look at one of the most dangerous cities in America.